Greetings, citizens of Nerdtropolis. Sean Todd here, the mayor of Nerdtropolis, and on this episode of Real Insights, my guest is Reginald the Vampire star Savannah Basley. Hello, Savannah.
Hello, Sean. Nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you too. Love the show. Love your character. I mean, what a fierce character for sure in this. I don't see that right now as I'm talking to you. Uh, but what a great show this is. What do you love most about this vampire genre?
Ooh, that is so hard. I don't know what it is about vampires. I've always been a huge fan of the vampire genre, and I can't quite pinpoint what it is about them. Maybe it's because they live forever or something. They always seem so mysterious, and I'm definitely not the most mysterious person. I definitely end up oversharing anytime that I don't want to. So mystery is not my greatest forte. So maybe that's what it is.
What was some of your favorite like vampire flicks that you grew up watching that you watched like a million times?
Oh my gosh. I've said this before. I'll say it again. Queen of the Damned with Aaliyah. Say what you want about the movie, but Aaliyah is like, oh my gosh. I just remember when I saw her, I was like, oh, I'm obsessed with her. Just the way that she moved, her physicality, the way that Aaliyah brought in her like dance with the physicality. There was just so many things that like slightly greenish gold tinge that they had on her skin, like everything. I was obsessed. Interview with the Vampire, I was a really big fan of. Clearly, I like Anne Rice. There was a lot of the Blade stuff. I will never forget that Blade rave. I just thought that was the coolest thing ever. I was like, I want to experience something like that, minus the vampires and maybe not blood. I went to like a rave one time, and they had like what was it? Like paint come out of the sprinklers, and that was like the closest I ever got to that. But I was like, oh my God, it's like the Blade rave.
I'm still waiting for that type of rave to show up. I've been to so many, clubs and stuff like that growing up. I'm like, where is this awesome Blade style rave that's like underground? Like, I want to experience that as well. Like, that was always like,
do that for Halloween. We need to make the blood rave for Halloween sometime. That would be absolutely amazing.
no, I love that. And those are films I definitely loved. And some of them I have to revisit that you just mentioned. It's been a while since I've seen some of those, and they're really great. So I could see that you're definitely a vampire lover, perfect for the show. How did you approach portraying such a powerful and layered character in Reginald the Vampire?
Ooh, how did I approach that? It's a good question. A lot of people, I guess, like some methods people have will be like creating journals for their characters, kind of reading over the script and taking a bazillion notes and stuff, which is all amazing. I always like to create, I like to figure out what their issues are, if you will. I'll kind of have a little like sofa moment with my character, a little therapy sesh. And I like to think about what it is, like what are the things that have like motivated you to act the way that they do. And yeah, like what are your traumas, character? I'll kind of figure that out. And a lot of the times that really helps me figure out how the character is going to react to certain situations. I also love creating playlists for my characters and listening to those, a lot of the time, especially if there's certain episodes that I really want to try and hit certain notes on. I like to create playlists for those episodes. Spencer, who is he works on another show that I work on. I remember he would always give me like really good selections of songs to like add to my playlists and stuff, especially if, he always gives me stuff that I've never even thought of. And yeah, so especially with Angela, I really wanted to look at her as like a whole person, and she's been around for 300 years. What was that experience like for her, and why would she, how did she survive so long? And so, yeah, that was definitely a way that I liked to, I built Angela as a character.
Yeah, great character. And speaking of music, if Angela was entering like the wrestling ring, what would be her like intro song?
Ooh, I feel like Venom by Lil Sims.
I love that. Yeah, I want to see some of that. I need an intro song, and everyone needs their own intro song in this show. I think it'd be great when they come
Yeah, exactly.
in. How has being on the show really helped you grow as an actor?
Ooh. How's being on this show helped me grow as an actor? I'd say in a lot of ways. Episodic television is very it's not as smooth as film is. A lot of the time you don't get to film things in chronological order, and sometimes it's kind of all over the place in terms of what you're filming. And so definitely as an actor working on this show has helped me find I think it really helps me pin down certain aspects that I'm good at. Like I always like to say I'm more of like a reactionary comedic actor. I'm not always one to like go for the punchline or to like ad lib a lot. But in terms of the reactions, that's definitely kind of my thing. I guess that's where, I'd react on camera and I'd hear some like laughs behind somewhere. And I would kind of figure out that it's more so in the reactions of Angela that is my comedic forte. So I guess that's something that I have really learned to appreciate about myself. And I definitely there was a few times where there were certain things that I wanted to try as an actor or different methods that I wanted to try as an actor, and I got the chance to do that. This cast and crew are they're very giving, and they're very it's a really comfortable set to be on, which is really great. And so like I'm never afraid to make a mistake or make myself look silly, because sometimes that happens in acting. Sometimes you'll try something and it doesn't land. But I've definitely have had the privilege of having such a great cast and crew that I've been able to try different things that I definitely think have really helped me learn as an actor as well.
Well, you definitely nailed it in the show. I mean, you're definitely a fan favorite of the series, and you've done a really great job. And we want more seasons of this. I know there's not many rumblings yet, but we want multiple seasons of y'all in Reginald the Vampire. It's really great. Looking forward to seeing more of you. And until next time, Savannah, thank you.
Thank you.
Once again, this is Sean Taj, the mayor of Nerdtropolis, and stay tuned for more movie news, reviews, interviews, and trailers.